welcome to Joburg Today. My name is Meps. Noshina chats to the MMC of Finance to hear about the financial standing of Johannesburg.
The city of Johannesburg continues to impress on the continent when it comes to infrastructure development and hosting major events. That's because it's recognized as being one of the most developed cities in Africa. A large part of the city's budget goes towards investing in projects that will further position the city as a gateway to Africa. To discuss, I'm joined by the MMC of Finance for Johannesburg, Jeffrey Makubo. Welcome to Joburg Tomorrow. Great to have you on the show, Jeffrey.
Thank you very much. Great to be here, Noshina.
Now, you have a very ambitious budget allocation for the next 6 months of this year. How difficult is it to draw up a budget for a city like Johannesburg? What considerations do you have to take into account?
Well, Johannesburg has a very expansionary budget that seeks to invest in infrastructure in a way that's counter-cyclical to the economic downturn. Its objectives are threefold. One is to ensure that we keep the economy running and people employed and ensuring that at least there's no downturn in Johannesburg, because it's an important economic hub, not only for Gauteng but for South Africa. So it's got economic objectives. The second objective relates to ensuring that we reinstate, replenish, renew old infrastructure, because Johannesburg is an old city, 130 years old. So the infrastructure has been laid out probably 50, 60 years ago. Things have changed. Issues of climate change. Johannesburg is now hotter and wetter. We've got extended rainy seasons, and the intensity of the rains are heavier. So the stormwater that was laid out 50 years ago is not sufficient for the amount of water that comes to Johannesburg now and into the future. So the second objective is to replenish infrastructure and ensure that we renew the infrastructure. The last is to deal with the backlogs. There's in-migration into Johannesburg. We receive about 200,000 people per year in Johannesburg. So the infrastructure won't cope. So there's backlog, there's social infrastructure, libraries, parks.
All the time,
The city is growing. So hence the concept of the corridors of freedom and all those, to ensure that there are growth nodes that we invest in and all that. So it's expansionary in that way. It's ambitious. However, we don't have an option. As to remain a world-class African city, to remain on top, you have to spend that amount of money that we're spending.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and you're watching Joburg Today.
If you have any comments for us or there's something that you'd like to see on this show, keep in touch with us through social media by following us on Twitter at Joburg Today, liking our Facebook page, joburgtoday.tv, and don't forget, #Joburg Today. Also, while you're on the go, check us out on pockettv.mobi, and that is pocket with an I. Josie at Work is about the City Council, together with the people of Johannesburg, working together to make the city a better living place.
The mayor, in his State of the City address, said Johannesburg is a city at work. And one of the key initiatives that we're taking is Josie at Work. And Josie at Work is a program and an initiative to ensure that we address both the question of unemployment and the question of skills and capacity, and giving people an opportunity both to learn skills, to build capacity, but also to have sustainable employment in the long term. So in particular, the way it will work is that we are developing a program where we will build some 1,750 cooperatives, and which will in turn employ about 12,500 people. This program is based on 5% of the capital budget, 10% of the maintenance budget, all in all, a total budget of about R1 billion directed to this way of working.
The whole system relies on this network of regional forums. Now, what those are public bidders briefings. So we've ring-fenced a whole chunk of city spending, over $1 billion between contracted services, repairs and maintenance, and capital, and in that spending translates into work packages. The work should be done as far as possible by local people. So it should be local people forming those co-ops, local people forming these enterprises, local people getting paid for it.
The City of Johannesburg has launched the Josie at Work program, which will see the unemployment rate decrease and also work hand in hand with the community to see a Johannesburg city as a better city. I'm Mpoma Sheho for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Rebecca and you're watching Joburg Today.
Ever wondered what will happen if you asked a homeless person to take photos of things that they see in the city? Take a look at this to find out.
It started off basically as a very small project. I did with a group of boys who used to live at Twilight Children, a shelter for former street children in Hillbrow. I gave them disposable cameras and we had a class every week to either take photographs of the immediate environment or discuss the photographs. And as the images started coming back from the lab, we were all extremely excited. I mean, they were naive yet very real.
The first time where I hold my disposable camera, so in my mind there were thoughts going okay, now I'm handling a camera, I'm supposed to do some productive work. But at the first time I was intimidating this project. But when time went on, I met some other guys, then we started taking some few pics while we were walking. Then I learned more, there's more to an actual photo that we take. There's a story behind it.
I got involved with this company in the beginning of 2009, which is 4.5 years ago. And what happened, there's a guy, Bernard Fulion, the founder of the company. He came to the shelter and asked if we are interested in learning how to photography. I was one of the first group that were taken through the photography course that took us about 6 months. And after that, we had to exhibit our work that we have been doing all the way through. They're actually our first exhibition that we had in 2009. And some of them are mine, and there are some that I really like. Some are like, this one, that's mine. People like the concept and even bought some of our canvases. And after that, we decided we need to grow the project and make it as a business so that we can make income out of it.
Basically, Bernard came with the cameras, started going around. It was on the Mondays. We called it on the Mondays afternoon.
Most of the pictures, if you might look there, from the CBD and Hillbrow, and actually they explain life in Joburg. So yeah, it's all about life, the street life of Joburg, how people live, and actually our everyday life in Joburg.
Hi, I'm Fortune Shawalala and you're watching Joburg Today.
Check out the special focus section to see what is happening in and around Johannesburg. That's it from me, Maps. I leave you with Lost and Found by Laurie Levine.
There's a light gone out your eyes. Wander restless through weary nights. Mist and cold, sand and smoke, dry 'em up, dying dregs of hope. There's a light gone out your eyes. There's a song you used to sing, and a voice raised dust in the face of anything. Now there's chalk in your throat, a faint scratch, a thin rope. There's a song you used to sing. So follow me down. There's a place for old dreams, a place of lost and found. Follow me down. Take your pick from the pie, lost and found. There's a wind gone out, you say. Rust is spreading while you grow cowardly and pale. Fear and doubt stop you cold. With each second you grow old, there's a wind gone out, you say. So follow me down. There's a place for old dreams, a place of lost and found. Follow me down. Take your pick from the pile, lost and found. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's a game you used to play. There are words you've forgotten how to say. Throw your head back and laugh. Throw your arms in the air. There's a game you used to play. So follow me down. There's a place for old dreams, a place of lost and found. Follow me down. Take your pick from the pile, lost and found. Ooh, 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 ooh. So follow me down. There's a place for old dreams, a place of lost and found. Follow me down. Take your pick from the pile, lost and found.